Hello, today you join me working on this pile of Total Fitness, which is my 1977 Volvo 343. It's going to be a short video. We're only doing fuel lines. It's nothing very exciting, but it's something very important because I don't want my car to go up in flames like I've seen some other ones doing. So let me show you what the issue is and what I'm going to do about it. The fuel line flies over, I suppose, directly over the inlet manifold and probably also the exhaust manifold just underneath there. The exhaust one's the rustier one underneath. And you can see it goes all the way across the engine block there. Now this fuel line looks very new, and that's absolutely right. I only replaced it extremely recently. But the reason I'm replacing it again is because of the old one, which is just here in my hand. As you can see on the old one here, it's really quite badly cracked. And it's gone quite hard and inflexible, which is really not good news. So when I replaced it, I thought I was replacing a really old one and I was very happy. However, I then inspected the old one a little bit closer and saw that actually it's dated 2013, if you can just about see that, which means that I replaced this myself when we got the car in 2013. So that means if I replaced it myself in 2013, I've actually just replaced it again with exactly the same product, which I bought from my local motor factors for about £4 or £5, assuming that it's the right standard. It's R9 standard, but clearly it's not very good because in 7 years it has perished and is dangerous, and that is something I'm not willing to put back onto the car. And so I've done some research on the internet and I've come across some good articles written about it and discovered that there are obviously different standards of quality within the R9 standard. So it's a very simple job. Get the old one off, cut this one to the right size and put it back on again. Doddle. So there are just two little things that we need to do, which is, well, three things. First of all, I'm disconnecting the battery because I never like to work on fuel when we've got some chance of spark, and then I just need to undo the Jubilee clips that are on both sides, and because they are very recently replaced they turn very easily and they haven't rusted into place like most things that I have to deal with on old cars. Right, I've got the Jubilee clip out of the way, or fuel line clip I should say. It's not a Jubilee line, not a Jubilee clip. Let's see if I can pull. Yeah, it's a bit stiff already. There we go. Okay. And it might pee out a bit of fuel. Just a little bit, not too much. That's good. Oh, and I need to remember the little path it takes as well. And this is the other side of the fuel line. That's the top of the fuel pump. So I've undone the clip and hopefully it should just pull off. Yeah. There we go. Off it came. Done. Now refitting is a reversal of removal, as I think we've all heard before. Well, one good thing about doing this job now, second time around, is that I've discovered that one of the fuel line clips the threads have melted off, so it wasn't tightening. So that's good, isn't it? I think I will replace that with a brand new one. Much better, brand new 11 to 13mm fuel hair clip. So let's put that on. And hopefully this one might feel like it's actually tightening up, because that would be damn good. Yes, I can already feel this one's tightening up. The old one was just turning and turning and turning and turning, and it was still just as loose. Of course, the reason why it's so damn important to have correct modern fuel hose on a car is because, on a classic car, is because that modern petrol has a percentage of ethanol in it, and ethanol, so it goes anyway, reacts with and breaks down rubber over time, and so it's very important to get on all your classic cars fuel line that's got the correct R9 standard, because R9 is designed to work for ethanol petrol. So that's why I was replacing them on this car anyway, so that to bring them up to R9 standard, so that ethanol wouldn't damage them, and then that's why I discovered the damaged fuel line in the first place. But that's why we're doing it. That's why it's important. If you look on the websites of various petrol companies, you can find that some of them publish that they don't have ethanol in some of their petrols. So I've done some research. I'm pretty sure that the BP that's near me doesn't have ethanol in its posh 97 unleaded. So that's what I always use in all my classics anyway. So it may well be that I don't really have a problem because of the petrol that I choose to use. But I would much rather be safer than sorry. I don't want to see this lovely car a pile of flames. Please, no. And just to finish, this is the hose that I got, which is Codan branded, and you can see it's R9, and it came from Volksbolts.com. They've got a really good article on it if you want to look up about modern petrol, ethanol petrol, and fuel lines, fuel hoses. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you again in another video soon.